Hey everybody, this is Daniel. Welcome back. Hope you're taking care of yourself in these difficult times. Today I want you to name a point at any time in American history where all lives mattered. And here's the reason why I'm asking you to do this. I see that there's so many different conversations that are going on right now about racism and Black Lives Matter. And often you'll hear people say all lives matter. And sometimes they do that because they're just trying to shut people up. But sometimes they genuinely mean this. Sometimes they really do think that all lives matter, and they think that Black lives is just excluding the conversation, limiting it when it should be expanded. And I understand that thought process, even though I don't agree, because I don't think that's what Black Lives Matter does. But I do understand a person who thinks this is the case. And so for that person, I want you to consider picking a point in American history where all lives mattered. It could be one day, it could be 1 month, it could be 1 year. And I think this will be good for all of us to do because I can't find any point in American history. I can't find a single day, month, year, decade, anything where all lives mattered in this country. I can't find it from before we were a country, when we were colonies, from the way that we brutalized, slaughtered, and stole land from Native Americans, to the way that we treated kidnapped Africans, to the ways that we discriminated against Jewish people, against atheists and agnostics. People were afraid to reveal that they didn't believe in God because of the discrimination that they could face and the loss of legal rights that could occur, to us becoming a nation and the discrimination against Black people, particularly in the form of kidnapped Africans. And if we just move through and move along the current of history, I don't see where this has ever changed. Black people have always faced discrimination through the black codes, through the vagrancy laws, Jim Crow, lynchings, domestic terrorism from the KKK, racism from the federal government with housing and discrimination regarding GI bills. The list goes on, and that's just against Black people. Do we talk about immigration discrimination that Italian people and Germans and Irish and Asian people face? Do we talk about the internment camps where Asian people had their property stolen and their freedom taken away from them during World War II? Do we talk about discrimination that Jewish people have faced to this day? The list goes on and on. No matter where I look, I see that there's always been groups that have been fighting to be treated with dignity and respect. Oh, and how much time do we have if we just talk about what women have faced? LGBTQIA folks. We don't have enough time to discuss all this. Now, when you say all lives matter, maybe you don't mean ethnicities and skin colors and nationalities. Maybe you're just thinking about people's actions and we reap what we sow, that kind of thing. But even if you look at people's actions, if you look at their work, I still don't see a case where all lives matter. I mean, let's look at what's going on right now with COVID-19. I don't see where essential lives of employees, essential employees matter. I don't see where the lives of frontline medical workers matter. I don't see where the lives of teachers matter, of the parents of those students, of the grandparents, of custodians, of bus drivers, of administrators, principals, vice principals. I don't see where their lives matter. I don't see where the lives of restaurant workers matter. You can say that we're taking as many precautions as possible, but people are still having to go into harm's way because they're trying to avoid eviction. They're trying to avoid going hungry, starving. And even folks who have done everything right still have been evicted from their homes, still have lost these things. Do their lives matter? You see, no matter how you slice and dice this, I can't find a single point in American history, even to the present, whether I look at history, data, or current events, where all lives have mattered. And I'm going to kick it to you because I could be wrong. I could be missing something. And I welcome your feedback. I welcome your comments. Show me a point in American history where all lives mattered. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.